Hey everybody, it is your girl, Mother from Mama, the undisputed African queen, here to do a very quick video because I'm doing commentary on the interview that Kamisha did with Tequila from Bread to Love, Dallas. It was a good interview. Like I feel like Tequila looked very relaxed. She was ready to talk. She was, nobody, no, like the way some people become anxious, or you feel like, oh my gosh, that interview was, whoever was being interviewed was very uncomfortable. I feel like she was very comfortable. She was ready to talk. She really talked quite a bit. And gonna be, talking about a few things that she mentioned on that interview. If you're here for the first time and you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am your girl, Mother of Mama, the undisputed African queen. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, it is your girl, Mother from Mama, the undisputed African queen, here on this Tuesday evening, just to do a recap on the interview that Kamisha Reviews did with Taquilla from Ray to Love Dallas. And she really spoke on a few things, right? First, she talked about Crystal XO. This Crystal XO is a girl who does interviews with, she hasn't done that for a minute now, but she just all of a sudden reappeared, should I say. And she's been doing interviews with the cast from Ray to Love. She did so she's Crystal XO. Um, uh, and Tequila was talking about how she had an interview that she was scheduled to do this interview after the reunion with Crystal, but I guess because of all the heat and everybody was saying, "Oh my gosh, why was she coming for Phil?" She was like, "You know what? I'm not in a mental space to do any interview." Instead of a girl who has been advocating for mental health and aware, and everybody, taking care of our health and all that, instead of her understanding where Tequila was at that moment, it's like she was threatening her. Tequila was talking to Kamisha and talking about how those text messages, the DMs that that if you don't come, you're gonna be looking so bad. Nobody cares whether Tequila is gonna come to your platform or not. You know what I mean? But anywho, that was not a good look from Crystal. Come on, you don't do that. You don't threaten a girl who is already feeling threatened because of the heat that was coming from the reunion. Anywho, let's talk about that, the reunion, you guys. So Tequila is saying, Tequila is being asked, so what was the beef between you and Phil? Tequila says production knew Phil and I had no connection. We had already decided, Phil, I'm not feeling you, and you feel you're not feeling me. Phil, and so when but the production kept giving them, taking them to dates, and Taquilla is like, so that scene that we saw, Taquilla is saying, what problem do you have with me? Is because she's asking, why do you have to keep on having these dates? We are not feeling each other. I'm not feeling you, you're not feeling me. Why do we have to keep on having these dates? I was shocked by what Taquilla said. Taquilla says that Phil was telling everybody that she is the ugliest girl from the whole cast. Now this is an old man, all right, this is a mature guy. I don't expect that from it's like I feel like that's so high school. Like, oh my gosh, she's very ugly. Oh my god, he's very ugly. Like, yo. And the question that Takuda asked about the threesome, she said that the production told her to ask that question, to bring up that. And for her, she feared that, if I don't say these things that production is telling me to say, I'm gonna be eliminated. And that really shocked me, that production will tell these cast members you have to say this, you have to say this, you have to say this. And I think that's where what Camille from Ready to Love, you all know who Camille is. Ready to Love DC, that's what she kept telling us, that production wants you to do this and this and this. Why would production want to tell me exactly what I want to say? I don't care if they want to set the date. Let them set the date with whoever they want to. They can control that. But you're not going to control what I have to say and what I don't. Like, you're not going to do. These are adults. Why does production have to insist on the things that, that you have to talk about this, you have to talk about this? I don't mind production giving the cast members a topic, like today, let's talk about this. Tomorrow, let's talk about this. That I don't mind. Oh, on this date, I want you guys to talk about this topic. I don't mind that. What I have a problem with is you telling Taquilla you have to bring up that threesome situation. Like, you have to talk about it with Phil. You have to talk about it with Phil. And so Taquilla was saying, having that in mind. And then at the reunion, and Phil is seated right behind her, and Phil is talking about all this sex talk, sex talk, sex talk. And so she was like, oh my gosh, this is a guy who was feeling like she's so shocked because I'm bringing up about the threesome. Yes, yet he's here at the background, here, talking all about things about sexual. He doesn't sound very uncomfortable to me, you know? And so I think that's where she was like, okay. If hey, Kamisha, yes, Dr. Camille. Camille really, people just did not give her grace. Camille really talked about all these things about production, and nobody even listened to her. The way the production twists your words. Oh, now all of a sudden, now everybody is talking about the production, but nobody. Every time Camille talked about production, nobody listened, nobody cared. All right, but anyway, so and then Taquilla was being told by the cast members, even after she left, she was eliminated because the cast continued talking about Taquilla, talking about, even Sierra continued talking about Taquilla way after she was eliminated. Okay, so and then the cast would go back to Taquilla and tell Taquilla, oh, Phil is talking about you, Phil is saying this, Phil is saying this, right? Okay, so then she was like, you know what? Okay. So they meet at the reunion, you guys, and I'm just doing a recap. If you want to watch the whole video, please go to Kamisha Reviews. Did a wonderful job with Taquilla. You guys go and watch that. I'm just doing a quick recap on this. So Taquilla goes back, comes, she's among the first people to get there at the reunion. So Phil gets there, Phil does not say hi to her. So she's like, okay. So all these things that the cast members have been telling me about, you have been saying these things because, I can feel the energy. So that's when she brought up the bankruptcy. Then she says, what does she say? She says, Phil was asking the cast members to write his resume. It's like, who can help me, write a resume over here? Who can help you with the resume? And ask Chris from Niger King. I asked him, you have a good job. Why couldn't you hook up Phil, with something? But Chris told me that, Phil has a job and Phil had a job. So I don't know. I don't know why he needed a resume. Maybe he was just trying to be like, you know what? I'm trying to look for other opportunities, like being a comedian. Not being a comedian. Are you kidding me? But anywho, and then we get to, before Jessica, I want to talk about Janelle, the last thing. Okay, so now let's talk about Sierra. Kamisha asked, what's the beef between you and Sierra? What's going on? Taquilla was shocked. She never had any issues with Sierra at all, right? Never had issues with Sierra. Okay. I complimented her. She had, even during the interview, she's still saying, I think Sierra had a very good, wardrobe. I disagree. Taquilla, I disagree with that. I mean, there was nothing cute about Sierra. I don't know. But it's okay, Taquilla. Thank you for extending grace towards her wardrobe. It just did not bless my soul. But yeah, even on that interview, when she's being interviewed, she said, I don't have a problem with Sierra. I don't know what her problem is with me. Now, where the problem was, we're gonna get to that, you guys. And then I was like, you know what? Then what's the problem with Jessica? Where's Taquilla having problems with Jessica, right? You know why? It's because Jessica, just like the way Jessica did Chris during the, when Chris was exiting, come over there, very classy, with the lowering your voice, but you're already know you're doing your dirty job, you know, behind the scenes, right? So Taquilla had issues with Jessica because every time, no, she said, you know, when they were talking about Habibi, when they were talking about the Habibi, when they were their ladies' lounge, Jessica is looking at her like from down from her legs all the way up. It's like, do you have a problem with me? Like, yo, you have. And the Takuda said, you know, when somebody's looking at you like that, where I come from is like, yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? You want to fight? You know what's going on? And of course, you know, Jessica cannot fight Takuda. Her ass is gonna be beaten so bad, you know. So she cannot do that. So the only thing she's left with is her eyes. You know what I mean? It's the eyes and looking at Takuya in some kind of way, you know, when Tommy is around because she knows, you know, Tommy's not gonna allow her ass to be beaten, right? So she explained that. She explained that. I'm not worrying her voice. Yeah. So she explained that, right? She explained that, you know, that the only problem that she had with Jessica is because every time Janelle is trying to be mean or saying some type of things about Taquila, she's there signing, co-signing. It's like, I'm here. I'm gonna do everything that, you know what I mean. Now let's talk about Janelle. Let's talk about Janelle at the reunion, right? Taquila is seated there at the corner, not at the corner, but away from these two, uh, Janelle. Can you imagine after all that drama? Because you have to remember when Janelle did a live on her IG, she was pulling up at Cat, not Taquilla, not Taquilla. And Taquilla was coming at the reunion to apologize. Okay, she was coming to the reunion to apologize and say take some accountability towards the way, you know, whatever happened between her and Janelle. Okay, she was coming to apologize. But what did Janelle do? Like always what she does, she's seated over there at the corner. First of all, Kamisha, I don't know why you did not ask her because during that fight, Janelle said, did you bring Taquila? Did you bring what you told me that you're gonna bring? I don't know what it is that Taquila had promised. Taquila, I know you don't follow me, but I would like to find out exactly what it is that you had promised Janelle you're gonna bring at the reunion. Because I remember her with her big mouth asking, Taquila, did you bring what you decided, what you had promised that you're gonna bring? I don't know what it is that you know you had promised her that you're gonna bring. I don't. Anyway, Taquila is seated over there with Unique, and they're having a chit chat with, and then Jessica and Janelle they're over here. Of course, you can tell when somebody's talking about you, right? Um, and then she can hear them. She can hear them. So you have to remember, she was coming to apologize to Janelle. At that point, she was like, you know what? I'm not gonna apologize. Why should I apologize? But even up to that point, she's like, I'm not fighting. I'm just not gonna apologize. But Janelle is a smart woman. She knows what she's doing. She knows what, and then she has her minions over here. She has her minions, Jessica and Sierra over here. You understand? So even when they say something, they all laugh. These are grown ass women. They are in their 40s, acting like kids, like high schoolers. We are in the mean section. We are the mean girls. And yes, you are mean girls. Yes, that's what mean girls do. You sit at the corner over there. You know what you're saying, and you know you're speaking it very loud so that she can hear, so that you can see the reaction. And this is the problem I have with production. You knew this was going on. You watched all this going on. Yet, when Taquilla stood and she's like, yo, what up? What's up? What's up? You want to take her out. Why not the instigator? Why not this woman who is way bigger than Taquilla? All right? Okay? Why not take her out? Why do you want to always, every time there's a situation between Janelle and Taquilla is the one to be escorted by the security? It's like she's a threat. It's like she's the Hamas. Now, Hamas in the fight over there, what's happening in Israel? Like she's about to explode or something. Maybe I should not have said that, but anyway, don't take it seriously, you guys. I'm just saying. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, there's danger. There's danger. Danger is Taquilla. Taquilla has to be escorted by the security. You know what I mean? Like, why not Janelle? Who started all this foolishness? It is Janelle who is over here with her two minions, Well, maybe we should add Q to that the minionness. Yeah, let's add Q to the minions. All right, there she is. Okay, okay, let's add Q over there. Okay, yeah, let's add him. So now Janelle has Q, has Jessica, and has Sierra. Why not remove her? Did you see how quick Q ran towards Janelle when Janelle started shaking the table? That man is like, he knew a bomb is about to explode. Let me go stop it. And instead of security removing that, they're over here quick trying to escort poor Taquilla, who was being threatened, who was being, they just wanted to see a reaction, right? Because you guys have to remember. Do you remember when um Janelle kept saying, "Oh, feather, who's feather? Let's see some feather." Attacking the Taquilla. Taquilla is the only one who was wearing a dress that had little feathers here and there. Okay, she knew what she was doing, and nobody nobody, even Tommy never questioned Janelle. It's like everybody was scared of Janelle, including production. That's why she had the audacity, to call out everybody, including production, and saying that one of the producers there lacks, the executive producer lacks integrity. She Nobody else has ever said that. You have to give it to Janelle. Nobody ever called out executive producers. She went there on her live and she said the executive producer of the show. I don't know who that is. Is it Will Parker? Do you guys think it's Will Parker? Is Will Parker the executive producer of OWN? I mean, of Ready to Love? Well, if he's the one, well, he's being accused by Janelle on that live that she did on IG. I don't know who it is, but she said the executive producer does lacks integrity. And also, she continued and she said that whoever executive producer is, they do not know. They like white women, okay, and that they don't understand the stories of a black woman. So I would like to know who that executive producer is. Okay, yeah, I would like to know that. I should have asked Chris when I did an interview with Chris Niger King. If you have not watched, by the way, my interview with Niger King, what are you waiting for? Just go over there and watch it. It was nice. It was actually very fun. Um, but yeah, I think everybody was scared of Janelle. Okay, nobody wanted to deal with Janelle, including production, including Tommy, because I don't think Tommy really asked those hard questions. Never, never, never. At the reunion, nobody really made Janelle answer anything. On the other hand, we want Shaquilla to answer all these questions. Oh, even Kat was saying, you know what, you bring it to me, you ask me these questions, I don't talk to me like that. Tommy is saying, but you started it. Like, yo, what is it with this girl? Everybody's like was freaking out. Like, I don't want to cross Janelle. No, I don't want to cross Janelle because and that's why you see Q over there is like a hostage at the reunion, agreeing with everything that the Janelle says. Yes, 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 ma'am. Yes, yes, yes. And it's at that point I realized, oh, this is not gonna work. There's nothing here. There's no relationship here. It's not gonna work. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. But yes, Kamisha, that's my link, you guys. If you have not watched my interview with Chris, go ahead and do that. Okay. But yeah, that the interview that Kamisha did with Taquilla was very informative. Thank you, Taquilla, for um giving us a more understanding on where you are coming from, because all we saw is like, oh my gosh, she's exploding. Oh my gosh, she's being escorted by security. Oh my gosh, she's calling Phil. It's like she's she's yeah, yeah. I am. What did she say? What's the word she said about being broke? Um, what did she say about talking about oh, broke energy or so we did not understand where she was coming from, but now in this interview that she has done with Kamisha, she gives us an understanding. This is why I said this. This is why I say this. I say this because Phil was talking about me, and not in a good way, to everybody, even after I left the show. Why is Phil talking about Aquila? You have to remember, at that point, Taquilla has not talked about his bankruptcy. Okay. And this is not information that Taquilla went looking. It was brought to her. And she was like, okay, pin the interview link to that chat. I don't know how to pin it. How do I pin it? Oh, put the no, Kamishi, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to pin that. Pin the interview. Kamishi says, pin the interview link to the chat. Mad. How do I pin it? Let's see how can I don't know how to do it. But anywho, you guys, you can go back to my YouTube channel and check out the interview that I did with Niger King Chris. But yeah, um so I enjoyed that. There was a whole lot of information that I got from there. I also got the information from Crystal XOXOXOXO harassing Taquilla just because Taquilla decided she's not gonna go to be interviewed by her. I'm like, sister, you've already done enough of the interviews. You can relax. On top of that, you're doing Jada. Are you not supposed to be? This is the cast from Red Love. They're just not on your league. Like, come on, man, not on your league. Why would you want to just, I don't get it. Anyway, people are just different. Like, I wouldn't be caring. I mean, I saw her do an interview with Jada. I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? But anywho, we are all different. But yeah, let me see. I did that commission and I don't know why. Let's see. It's not giving me anything. No. But anywho, I digress. Listen, please go ahead and watch the interview that I'm talking about. It's on Kamisha Reviews channel. Taquilla talks about all the meanness and in that interview that I did with Chris, I asked Chris, what is it that you saw with Jessica that you decided, what, she's not a good person. She said it's the way they treated Taquilla, it's the way they were treating other girls. And he never went into details about exactly what it is. But yeah, Kamisha, I don't know how to do that. But yeah, he said it is the way that Jessica was treating Taquilla. Jessica and Janelle, the way they were treating other girls, especially Taquilla. That's what Chris told me. So listen, it's just sad. I mean, this Rate Love Dallas has been like such a mess. It's like love is blind. The messiness that has been there, like you'd expect better. You know what I mean? And then I also feel like Ready to Love make a move, the new show that they have. They should not be bringing the people who are now coming. What are the people who are coming from Ready to Love and now they want to, like you never had a good edit on your Ready to Love season. Now you want to come over here to be given another platform. You know what I mean? I feel like Ready to Love Make a Move should be a show of younger kids, younger age. Let the Ready to Love, let it be, people who are like 35 to 40 to 45, okay? And then Make a Move should be for younger people, kids who are coming from college, because those are the kids who are going to be able to move around. You're not going to make somebody like Zadia, like the girl from CAMESHIAREVIEWS, who is already established wherever they are, and now you want them to start making a move to Louisiana, to I don't know where. It's not going to work. Not unless you guys just want to enter, and they're not even entertaining anyway. If you bring young kids coming from college, this is very entertaining. That's why you see The Bachelor, it has all these views, because these girls and the boys are very entertaining to watch. And I would hope that Ready to Love Make a Move would really compete with The Bachelor, seriously. But don't bring people like Cherise, people like Zadia, who are already established, mature people. No. Bring us, young blood. And then all these other people, 35, 40, 45, they can go to Ready to Love, because you listen, it's just going to be another failed show. Just like the way Ready to Love has become such a failed show. I'm telling you. I am your girl, Mother from Mama, the undisputed African Queen. You guys, thank you for stopping by. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share. I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye, everybody. Good night. Good night from Buffalo. Did I end it? Jesus, take the wheel. It's not ended yet. Can you guys hear me? Oh my gosh.